and just as long time a competitor in the NRS scene, perfect legend, one of the absolute legends of the games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Evo champion twice. Well, in MK, I mean, Evo champion in DOA as well.
Yeah.
So 2 players with a lot of history. Krayzie in MK9, super good. He continued in Injustice 1. He played MKX a little bit. He didn't really spend as much time in that game or in Injustice 2, but he's been playing this one a lot.
I mean, and like you said before, the game is fresh, so if it clicks with you perfectly, you can take out anyone, including legends. So I think this one's going to be an incredible match here. Krayzie from SoCal, doing a lot for that scene. I feel like Krayzie, beyond just the gameplay, beyond the competitiveness, was pretty much a pillar of that scene, being able to, you know, produce a stage for everyone to play on and running events. So,
Yep.
you know, those things are definitely appreciated because, you know, when no one wants to do it, somebody's got to step up for the greater good.
Yep, that's for sure. And Krayzie's a real good guy. Super cool dude.
Now these guys are...
Carl here from the upper Midwest, and I'm really glad that he did make it. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to attend Combo Breaker. This time, though, he is at CEO. He told me that streaming's been going great for this game. He's been playing it a lot. He likes it a lot. I've played with him a bunch on the internet as well. Looking good out there. Playing a lot of Kung Lao, but playing some other characters as well, not just that one.
Yes, he is. And I feel like, you know, he's been, ever since, I'd say even since Injustice 1, Carl's always had the mindset to, you know, stay away from just homing into one character and being able to, like, you know, explore more options, because at the end of the day, or at some point in a tournament, it could turn into a counter pick fest, and you want to be equipped, you want to be ready. And you know, in this day and age, with you know, YouTube and streaming, people can get so much information on you or on a character that you got to have some prizes up your sleeves.
Yeah, and you talk about counter matches and that idea. In a first to 2 setting, I think that that's probably not as important. You just don't have as much leeway in a first to 2 compared to a first to 3. First to 3, you try out a character, maybe you hope it's going to work. If it doesn't, no big deal. You still have some time. In this one, I feel like you have to be much more certain about who you are coming to play with. And now, you know, keep in a character matchup, counter pick, that kind of, that still exists. It's just the value that's placed on that, I think, has to be a little bit less.
I feel like it's more of a commitment, you know.
It is.
You know, I feel like in Injustice 2, when it was a 3 out of 5 setting for the Pro Tour, it was more of a, you know, I can try this character, and if it doesn't work out, okay, I can rely on two other games. Now, if you're not sure, you just don't do it.
That's right. Yep, you better be sure. I think that's fine. It's just a different way of doing it. Do you want to allow more in the way of experimentation and adaptation, or do you want to make sure that people know what's up going in? I think they're both valid styles.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's just who gets those 2 games first. It's just a race to 2. It's quick, and again, now that the Combat League is up and running online, everyone can be in that first to 2 setting, and you learn so much, and it's a completely different game. A race to 2, a race to 3, a race to 5, all different beasts completely.
I mean, it's like anything else. If you talk to somebody who runs, they will not treat a sprint the same way that they treat a marathon. It has to be different. They're both valid.
Yes.
Right? You may have more fun or more success in one or the other, but they're just different, not worse in either way. That's my view personally in how to deal with these things. You just have to approach it in a little bit of a different way.
Yeah, no, definitely. When you have more matches to, like, you know, rely on, sometimes you don't, you know, or just like this, sometimes you don't use the crushing blows right away. Sometimes you hold on to those resources. Sometimes you hold on to that energy for a little bit later. But this is fast, man. This is a fast-paced setting, and that's fine because it's still very competitive. And these guys know how to play for a race to 2. These guys know how to sprint, like you put it a little earlier. Now I think we're all squared out here. The console's on. We're in the fighter select screen. And
shout out to the hitbox.
Yes, I know you're a big advocate for the hitbox.
That's right.
And Krayzie highlighting Jackie. Jackie, the Muay Thai fighter.
So cool in this game.
Oh yeah, she is. Has those the clinch which is so devastating, leads into crushing blows if you fulfill those requirements. And Perfect Legend going with Kung Lao like we imagined.
That's right. Yep. Again, this is a big match. Now, this is to get into winners finals of the pool. And I don't know what's happened for sure because it hasn't been updated, but my gut tells me the winner of this will play against Foxy Grandpa in winners finals.
I'd say that's probably a safe bet. Now, the interesting thing about Perfect Legends Kung Lao is that he's actually using Lotus Hat.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, Lotus Fist,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
gives you the orbiting hats.
Well, let's see if he sticks with it. But yeah, that's rarely seen.
Yes.
Comparatively speaking, I have seen it, but it's rare. I like the hat. The orbiting hat's good. It's just very expensive.
Yes, very expensive. You got to come off those bars, but you know, as it's been put before, it's really good to kind of go and test those strings out. When you have those orbiting hats out there, you know, if your opponent gets hit by something, it leads into a full combo, and if your opponent blocks that whatever string or whatever tricky scenario you're trying to put at them, the orbiting hats will leave you at very plus frames. So, you know, they're expensive, but I think they're worth it. However, there's just so many. Yeah, he's sticking with it. There are so many ways to use, defensive and offensive meter in this game. You got the wake-up system, you got the roll, and of course, amplifications. So I feel like a lot of people don't like coming off those resources because they want to break away. They want to wake up. They want to roll through your opponent.
That's right. That's right. We'll see how Carl deals with it. As I think they are ready. And I think this is the real match.
All right, here we go. Yeah, sticking
Classic start from Jackie, of course.
Oh, and you got to watch out. Trying to throw Jackie is one of the most dangerous things in this game. She does have the ability to amplify the throw tech and give you a throw of her own.
So as you saw right there, it's an expensive hat spend, but he did get some pressure out of it.
I mean, it's expensive, but look, the bar is already back.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's really a very minor cooldown, and I think that's why Perfect Legend likes it. Throwing that orbiting hat out there, so dangerous. Doesn't get the combo, but does get the momentum. Perfect Legend is here to play.
Oh no! Outside of the range, perfectly spaced right there by Perfect Legend. He knew where he was. Now in this variation, you also don't have the control over your regular hat. You cannot pilot it up and down.
Correct. You just got to pay attention to it, and it's, you know, another thing to kind of manage the spacing. A nice little delay there, and you know, krayzie not really falling for it, not really panicking, but just kind of caught there a little bit.
And backing off right there was Carl. krayzie trying to get back in.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. No, putting him a little bit closer to the corner. What a throw escape so late.
Of course he wants the leg. That would be the crushing blow. Carl knows it. krayzie went for it anyway. That's the mix-up.
Yes, it is. Playing to or away from the crushing blow.
Exactly, yeah. Where's he going?
Oh, the overhead. Universal short hop here. Oh,
can he get it? Not in time.
I feel like he just didn't press it fast enough. He didn't commit to that idea that he was going to jump a throw.
That'll do it. Oh, I'm surprised there wasn't a down two to just seal the deal. krayzie's in big trouble, though, and that's Perfect Legend taking game one.
And that fist there is such a great stagger. It like moves you forward, and you just don't know if the rest of the string is coming. And krayzie clearly didn't. You know, you could also stagger it 1, 2, 3 times, however many times you want, and just go in with a regular throw there as your opponent is blocking. That's when they're most susceptible to throws.
There were some things that are just different for this Kung Lao than for the Kung Lao that you often see, which is the hat tricks variation. Because Carl had that rotating hat, he was able to jump at spaces and timings that you just aren't accustomed to. And I wonder if that's part of what caught krayzie off.
Yes, this is krayzie, formerly known as krayzie.
Yeah, my bad.
He did sign up as krayzie, but
Indeed, I'm trying to live by his wishes over here.
Okay. That's all we can really do. But hold on, krayzie getting something going here. Big combo, but what a drop! What a missed opportunity here. And Perfect Legend getting the best of it. Oh, the drill.
The rarely seen option.
Oh, and the orbiting hat complementing that teleport so well, and that's why this variation was created, to kind of just, you know, let you go in with that teleport.
It's definitely a more active Kung Lao.
Yes, I mean, it has to be.
Yeah.
What a counter here by krayzie, ready to press buttons right after blocking that hat.
There we go. And there's no breakaway, of course. sets up the clinch with the back throw.
Yeah, and
Might as well in mid-screen.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those options. Yeah, because you don't want to get caught in the corner, but you definitely want to just get that requirement out of the way.
Yep. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. And now for sure it's going to be the forward one. So next time he'll have a crushing blow.
Oh, looking for that dash punch, and what a late throw tech. Krayzie's been so good at those, and he just knows which way it is because it is either you have to specifically tech for forward throws and back throws.
Gotta know what's coming.
Yes, you do. Nice little sweep there by Carl, continuing that pressure. Kung Lao's got some of the best jump ins.
There it is.
What a challenge, putting an end to all this. Can he get it? No, a drop again.
Could have been huge. That could have been in the crushing blow. Got another chance for it. Will Carl break away? He knows the crushing blow might be coming. No, it didn't.
I think he wants the corner carry instead here. Oh, looking for that down two, but nobody was home. Those mids, big mids from both of these characters. Now Fatal Blow is in play for both players here. Oh, looking for it, but just a little too late. Didn't have 5 frames of breathing room.
Oh, he tried to be active. No, krayzie got there in time before the armor frames came out.
I love the adjustment here by krayzie. I mean, he looked completely lost in that first game, but again, just taking the breather, going back to fighter select screen, changing up the scenery just a little bit to get your mind back to one piece, because sometimes it just gets destroyed there.
It really did look a lot better.
What? Collector is just no.
Look, his expression is real.
He's 100% invested.
I almost can't believe it. Perfect Legend going with Collector here. Many people consider him among the weaker characters in the game. Now, I'd love to see something new. I would love that. But I'm surprised that in this moment where Carl's at risk of being sent to the weenies bracket that he would ride it on Collector rather than Kung Lao, the character that I've associated him with so much. I know he plays other characters. I've seen it. But I'm surprised. We'll see how it works.
Collector's definitely one of those rare picks, probably trying to catch krayzie off guard, but this is the back in the pack variation. So this is the one with the command grabs and the up mace, and of course, that mobile teleport.
Yeah, this is the one that you tend to see when you see a Collector.
Great up three. He's got one of the best up threes in this game. Reaches so far, so active, and so invulnerable.
Although it does have to, if you are in front of him, it's great, but if you are above him, he's in trouble.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, the little elbow drop here, and again, the wake up 3, and the throw tech, very dangerous to try to throw Jackie because she does have the ability to just turn it around on you, and krayzie is 1 round away from doing this, from upsetting Perfect Legend and knocking him into the lower bracket.
I really feel that Perfect Legend put this on himself. I'm very surprised to see this. Now, I don't want to write him off yet. I know he's very strong.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. We got some crushing blows leading into a full combo. Gonna leave in a restand position. Nope. We're gonna knock down here. Trying to jump out of them. I'm surprised krayzie didn't go for the interactable there because it is still very useful.
And that forward one button is really good. What? I don't know what happened there. Waking up with buttons is krayzie. He's got a lot of work to overcome, but he may be able to do it here.
I mean, I think the saving grace here is just the fact that he's getting a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of real estate to get out of the corner, but hold on. If he can get him down to just a little bit more, he can lead into some kind of fatal blow. No, didn't see the overhead coming. This is it, final game, final round of this set. Somebody's gonna be sent to the lower bracket. What a jump in.
Try to get an anti-air, not quite there. Step kick, and then a long walk. Got it, bolo.
Beautiful bolo conversion here. Be enough. Rolling to get away, but then quickly dashing forward to start the oppression.
Okay, we have some knowledge here on krayzie's side.
Yeah, that's a big punish. Plus, and a great flawless block there by Perfect Legend, avoiding a lot of chip damage there. krayzie trying to jump out of that situation, and I feel like Perfect Legend needs to adapt because that's like the 4th time I've seen krayzie go for that option.
Man grab. Again, that forward one quite strong. I think it's -1 on block. It's quite safe.
Oh, those are big knees to the air, and watch out for that back two. A really tough mid to get around when you think the dash punch is coming. This is down to the wire. Anyone can take this.
Oh, Carl's in big trouble. He doesn't have bar to escape. This maybe it will be close here. No.
I don't think we have access to a crushing blow just yet.
He doesn't quite yet, no.
Oh, what a flawless block! then to the command middle blow active for both players. And he
Got
goes
him.
for the
It's
wake-up
crazy. Taking down Perfect Legend. Sending Perfect Legend into the babies bracket. And Krayzie staying in the adult bracket. Very, very impressive. So he will be playing, I assume, Foxy Grandpa on the other side, but maybe I shouldn't considering how this went. Now, I don't want to portray this as being a big blow up. I have a lot of respect for Krayzie. He's from SoCal. He's very strong and has been for a long time. Like I said, it was more that he hadn't been playing than that he had like become weak at playing.
Sure,
So now in MK9, I'm definitely expecting nice things from him, but I gotta feel that Perfect Legend overthought the character choice.
Sure,
And going with Collector, although it was down to the final round, that's not
first to better be sure. I want to say that Perfect Legend was lacking in any sense with that Collector, but I feel like he wasn't able to shut down what Krayzie was doing. What Krayzie was doing was trying to jump out of a lot of different scenarios, and Perfect Legend just couldn't get the full string to connect. And of course, we have everyone in the crowd, Gur, too busy on Twitter to look up at the camera to see that he is there live in front of everybody at home. Oh, there he is. He just realized and put a big smile on his face. Oh,
yeah.
Look at that mustache.
Unfortunately, didn't go well for him this morning. Lost against Big D. I talked to him about it for a little bit, and he just, wasn't